Hello, my beauties. Hello, my loves. Welcome to Yes or No. Yeah. Piles 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm keeping it simple here with my beautiful Divine Feather Messenger. Pick whichever feather resonates for you for your question. As always, make sure you frame your question so that your yes is a positive outcome. That's how I'm going to read the energies. And if you have more than one question, obviously choose more than one pile. Okay, are we ready? We're ready. Let's go. Hello, pile ones. You guys chose this beautiful yellow beauty, for your yes or no. So if you're new to my channel, let me just say the things that I always need to say before a yes or no, is that you want to phrase your question so that a yes is a positive outcome. It's the outcome that you're hoping for. And as I am always telling you guys, that your highest selves, your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, the energies come through me for your highest good, to get you on your highest timeline. So yeah, even if what you want isn't what's necessarily going to pan out, it's because there's something better. And your guides will, this reading is really more about if there's anything for you to do or not to do in order to have your best possible outcome. Okay. That was really wordy. All right, let's have a look. Ooh, the canary. Okay. Step forward now and sing your song. There is power in finding your voice. I love that. I love it when they're like, go for your thing, be who you are, you do you. And they're saying step forward now, my loves, because it's really like you are tapping into some energies now. And like, this is a timeless reading, so you could be checking in anytime, but like seriously, the energies are up right now while I'm doing this. It is a like full moon lunar eclipse, no doubt. So like big energies. Again, you can check in with this anytime, but like the energy is big for you guys right now. And I hope that you're feeling that, because in order to like sing your song, to find your voice, you really do need to have confidence. And we're going to get at sort of what's going on here with your yes or no. Are you going to have the positive outcome you want? What is your best way to your best possible outcome? And all those things. But I'm really feeling the energies. I'm really feeling you, actually, my pile one. So yeah, okay. Ooh, the 3 of Swords. Yeah, there's been some hurt here that has been, I'm hearing like keeping you guys, this is interesting. What they're saying is that it's been keeping you guys, keeping yourselves down. Wow. So like there was some past hurt or some past wound that has like quieted you, and you guys have been like dimming your light and just sort of not coming forward. I'm hearing for fear of getting hurt again. And your guides are saying like, no, this is very clear that you need to step forward now and sing your song. I'm also hearing speak your truth. Let's have a look at some more energy. The 2 of Swords. Okay, wow. This is a card of like not necessarily being able to see clearly. And often it speaks to denial. So you guys have been, yeah, your guides are saying that you guys have been, I'm hearing hiding. One of the things about the 2 of Swords is that in the traditional tarot, we have like a blindfolded person with 2 swords crossed in front. And this is here in the Muse Tarot. This is a variation on that. But it's like this person is looking away. And I'm hearing that you guys have just been sort of like looking away from what you know to be true about yourselves and about your own power. Wow. You know, I've been having this energy come through for this new priestessing course that I'm doing. This is like a new one. I hope you've been around for a while. That's in the description box. But for some of you guys, like it's all about stepping into your power. So like this energy is not, it's not just you. This is like collective energy right now, my loves. So you can tap into that. The 5 of Swords. Wow. That is a card of, it's kind of the aftermath of a conflict. It's sort of like, it's a card of like cleaning it up. I'm hearing picking up the pieces. And for you guys, picking up the pieces and really like moving forward. All right. And then the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about stagnancy. This is about, staying in a place where you feel safe. It feels like powerful because it feels safe, but it's really not power. There's so much more for you, my beautiful pile ones. There's so much more for you. But you need to step forward and be true to yourselves here. You need to sing your song. All right. So based on these cards so far, this is looking like this is, in this particular situation, you're not going to get what you want because there's something, this is like right what I was saying in the beginning, there is something way better for you, but that you guys need to take off your blinders about it. You need to be honest with yourselves about it. You need to get brave enough to not be afraid to step forward now. And you need to kind of step away from this, basically like the battle's over, the war is over. And yeah, maybe you didn't get what you want here, but if you keep trying for the same thing, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, you will not get them. In fact, some people call that the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. You guys need to come forward now. You need to really change something. You need to uplift your vibrational frequencies is what I'm hearing. And yeah, you guys need to, I'm hearing, make a move. Yeah, the situation is just, it's kind of like, it's like a desert for you guys. And it's sort of like, also I'm hearing the expression, the devil you know, which is an expression about like staying in a situation or staying with people, places, and things that like really aren't good enough for you, but you stay because it's familiar and it feels safe. And I'm getting that's all over this reading. Yeah, you guys have to be honest about what you really want. You have to be honest about who you are. Your power is available to you right now, but it's a portal and you have to walk through it, is what I'm hearing, my pile ones. Yeah, this is the why of like the yes or no and why. Like, it's because you guys like really, there's so much more for you than just this situation. And also, you know, the Four of Pentacles means you have everything you need to move forward. It's just that if you don't, you will be stagnating. Again, you're going to just end up with more of the same. And it's been unfulfilling. It's even, I mean, we're seeing pain. We're seeing the aftermath of conflict. We're seeing, again, this sort of like denial, this refusal to see it. And now we're seeing it. So like, yeah, you're here for a reason, pile ones. Let's get some more information. Yeah, insight, beautiful. Peach selenite. The universal chakra. I love it. Aren't these cards pretty? Yeah, this is insight is like the opposite of this Two of Swords energy. It really is about, and you guys sort of seeing through now that you can't deny this anymore. The energy is up. And yeah, it's time to admit to yourselves that it's time to move forward. Really move forward. I'm also hearing, again, with this Four of Pentacles, this Four of Materials, you have everything you need to move forward. And you have to move forward now. Yeah, because this situation it's just not good enough. Momentum, when I was saying, I love it when the cards are like exactly what we're talking about, but of course they are. Pyrite, Mars energy, momentum. Yeah, you guys, it's time to move forward from this. Perspective, beautiful. Larimar, energy of Neptune. Yeah, it really is that insight born of a perspective on, again, I'm hearing your soul strength. I'm hearing wow, you guys, this is so, I'm so into my priestesses right now and like all the work we're doing together, but so much of what I'm seeing for them, like I'm hearing for you in this reading, my loves, is that like coming into the perspective of your source self, okay, your source energy, your highest self, who you really are. This is all about that. And I'm hearing like once you admit it, then there's admittance. Okay, and you get to walk through this door, because in this place there's nothing else there for you. There's no more there unless if you refuse to see that like there's farther for you to go. Okay, I love this. Intuition, aquamarine, water element. Yeah, we've got intuition and perspective, both, you know, culminating in this insight and having this momentum energy. Okay, my loves, like this is, yeah, your guys are saying you've got this. I want some angel answers for you too, because this is a little bit like, this is a lot of information. Your guys are saying you've got this. So even though this is a no, you've got this situation, because this moving on, this continuing on, it's yes, yes, yes. They're saying that it's a no, and that like you can't stop here. Like this it just isn't enough for you. And even though you think it's what you want, it's just not even good enough for you. And there's so much more, so much more. And when you find this voice, and this is the thing I love about this canary message, there is power in finding your voice. It's not just that there's power in your voice. The power lies here, my pile ones, in finding your voice, in admitting that this isn't good enough for you, that you're not getting what you want, and not being stopped by past hurts or fears of being hurt, but by picking up the pieces of something that did not work out for you, knowing that it's enough, you have what you need to keep moving forward. Because we don't stop at the 4 of Pentacles. The journey on the Pentacles is to the 10, man. To the 10 for you, my pile ones. Wow. So you're going to use your intuition. You're going to keep having that perspective on who you really are. You are source energy. You are the energy that creates worlds, pile ones. You are probably eventually one of my priestesses. All right, my loves, you want to be a priestess? Declare that you're a priestess. That's something that's how it is in my world. That's what we're doing over here. That's like what my coaching's about. But seriously, my loves, that power is there in finding this out about yourselves, and being able to keep going on from this no is how you find this out. And this insight, this is revelatory. All right, this is the time you sink this in here at kylinlight. This is when I always say, type in pile 1, I receive it. That puts that message through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways, and you get this message on a kinesthetic level, and your body, the cells in your body, remember this message for you. So so when you're confronted, and when you want to stop, and when you're afraid and all those things, your body will remember this message, my loves, and you will find your voice, and you will find power in finding your voice, and you will be able to step forward now. You will get to use this momentum, because this energy is here. This is here for you. Yes. See, I love that. I love this. This is one of those no's that totally is ultimately a yes for you guys. This is like, you don't do the same thing over and over. You got to do something new. You're going to go further. You're going to like accept that this isn't working out and it's not enough for you. And you're going to go the distance, and it's an ultimate big fat yes. Yay. I love that. It makes me so happy. Yeah, reconsider, like really reconsider this situation, like that you were going to settle for this, or that you can just stay here. Because like, no, you're not staying here to 4. You're going for a 10. You're going for 10. Because I say so. This isn't me. You guys realize that like, this is not Kylan. This is your highest self. These are your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors. They're like talking through me. It's why I get so crazy. Like I get so lit up, because there's such high vibe energy comes through on my channel for you guys. It's absolutely spectacular. It feels so good. Choose a new direction. What were we saying? What I'm actually hearing for you guys is that it's not even like a new, yeah. Your guides are saying it's not so much that like there's a new direction, in the sense that you have to leave or abandon or like anything like that. It's more like that this is expansion, that they just want you to keep going. They want you to go further than this situation. That like, this situation is not a fulfillment place. This is not gonna fulfill you. This is not ultimately, you think it's what you want. It is not ultimately what your highest self wants for your highest good. There's more for you. So they're saying it's almost like in choose a new direction. The new direction is to like go farther. Yeah, it's like, it's about expanding. Or it's like, if you're on this road, they're talking about like moving over to this road, but you're still going. Like it's again, it's that momentum. Wow, pile ones. This is a really, really powerful no. That's also a yes. I love that. I so hope you sunk this into your bodies. I so hope you received it and typed in pile 1, I receive it. And I so hope you're feeling me. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe. I give free reading giveaways. That is true. I do them. But they are for subscribers only. You can find out about that in the description box, as well as finding out more about singing your song, finding your voice, tapping into that creative source energy. As a priestess, doing some priestessing training with me, I just got this incredible On Fire download to do one that starts really soon. It's like in a couple of weeks. So if you want to jump in on that, you can find out about that in the description box as well. I know, it's all so exciting. You're amazing, Pile Ones. This is incredible. It takes a really, really special individual not to settle, not to stop. A lot of people stop here at that 4 of Pentacles, and like, you guys are going for that 10. You guys are going for the whole package deal. Your higher selves want that for you. I want that for you. Everybody wants this for you, Pile Ones. Please know that. Know this is about who you truly are. And know, most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, my beauties. Hello, my pile twos. You guys chose this black feather. Dun dun. Yes or no? It's time for yes or no. So as always over here, phrase your yes so that it's a positive outcome. It's the outcome you want. Now I'm going to read for your highest good here. Your guides come to me for that. So you don't always get what you want, but you will get what's for your highest good if you listen to the yes or no and why. It's going to tell you if there's anything for you to do or not do. So like, so get the whole message. If you just want a straight up yes or no, you can flip a coin, and that'd be much more effective for that. Okay, so let's have a look. The Vulture. All right. Accept the inevitable, let go of the past, and welcome a rebirth to begin. Okay, so the message here is of rebirth. That is coming through really, really strongly with all of that. That's very, very exciting and can be extremely positive. So before you're like, I got a vulture, the answer is no. Absolutely not necessarily the case. Let me have a look over here at my Radiant Wilds Tarot and get some more information before we like jump to conclusions, pile twos. Let's not do that, right? Like I said, this is tarot. We're not flipping a coin. We're going to get information for you here, pile twos, okay? And the thing to know that your guides like really, they're really hitting home on this one is this with this reading is that sometimes you don't get what you want because there's something better for no. Okay, they're like every single time. Okay, when you don't get what you want, it's because there's something better for you. Okay, fine. Great. I love how they clarified that. They were like, no, every single time. If you do not get what you want, it's because what you want is actually something else, and there's a better form for it, and you can't see it from your human perspective, but they can see it from their cosmic perspective. You can see it from the perspective of your higher self. And they're saying, actually, if you guys want proof of that, they want you to meditate more and to clear your mind so you can tap into your source self and your source energy, and you will have more and more of a sense of what's in alignment for you then. Okay, great. Okay, it's just like little fun facts while I'm shuffling. Interesting. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, spirit. Ooh, the High Priestess. Yeah, exactly. Okay, priestesses, hi. If you're new to my channel, I do priestessing training actually, and you can find out about that in the description box. All right. I actually have a thing that's really, really exciting right now. It's happening in like 2 weeks too. So like get on that if you are interested. So High Priestess energy is exactly what was channeling while I was shuffling, my loves, is really that like this going inward, okay? The answers are found in a still and quiet mind connected to the deep inner wisdom of the source self. So there are answers you guys have been looking for, and they're in there. They're in you. And it's when you access your source self, when you access your source energy. Okay, more information. Ace of Swords, yeah, brilliant. So the Ace of Swords speaks a lot of times to like insight, all right? It's really about gaining clarity, and it's like mental clarity. So I'm hearing that the High Priestess, again, it's this meditation is big for you, my pile twos, on this one. That meditation brings answers, and that those answers are going to come through like with clarity. Like it's not just going to be a feeling or an instinct, that it's going to be an instinct coupled with that ability to make sense of it so that it becomes like a full-fledged, not only an intuition, but even an idea that you guys are going to really be given and shown the way forward by going inward, by walking the priestess path here, my loves, okay, of connecting with your higher source self and coming into alignment. And that, again, this accept the inevitable, let go of the past, and welcome a rebirth to begin. It really is about, I'm hearing, making peace with what was and clearing so much of that. Clearing your heart mind, clearing your mind, clearing your, I'm hearing like clearing your sort of, yeah, they're saying, okay, I love this. They're saying, pile twos, that you guys have had a tendency to be reactive because you've been triggered by things from your past. And they're talking about clearing that as well, like a real rebirth where you become someone who doesn't react, but you respond or even take action. Or sometimes like you're able to actually just do nothing because you're not at the mercy of being triggered by past patterns, past experiences, and that that the path of meditation is big for you right now, my pile twos. And that this Ace of Swords energy is just going to come through like in meditation after meditation after meditation. I'm also hearing High Priestess energy around your dream time. So for some of you guys, dream journals, so that when you wake up in the morning, you kind of jot down, you'll have insights from your dreams. And I'm hearing some of you guys will just get those morning insights. That's really big for me, Kylin, and my priestessing, that like I often wake up in the morning with ideas and insights, and they're always on point. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Knight of Pentacles. Wow. This is some commitment here. This Knight of Pentacles is steady work. What I love about the Knight of Pentacles, and you guys have heard this before if you've been to my channel before and seen the Knight of Pentacles, usually it speaks to that the harvest is promised. I love that about this card. Doesn't always come through, but in this context, absolutely. This is a long road you guys have been on. Oh yeah, like look at that picture. Yeah, there's like a long road in this picture. Okay, my loves, you guys have been, whatever this is you're asking about, this has been a long road for you guys. But the High Priestess is like, bam, that's like very, very powerful energy. That is major arcana energy. This rebirth is leveling you up in your power to connect with your intuitive wisdom, your deep inner wise mind, the heart mind, that place of knowing that is an ultimate, it is an ultimate power place for the human being. And it's not, the heart is not just a center of feminine energy. It is actually where divine masculine and divine feminine energy meet. That heart center is about that union, and that is what the evolved human being is going to be like. There's that resonance in the heart center. I'm also hearing that the work you guys have been doing on yourselves in order to be able to be this person is really going to pay off. This is looking really great. Seven of Cups. Wow, so many options, so much to choose from. Okay, I love that. Oh, I love that. Okay, so you guys have been stopped in the past by not necessarily knowing what to do. And your guides are saying that like that can't stop you anymore. And that when you don't know what choice to make, just go within, and that the answers will reveal themselves to you. And I'm hearing for you guys very, very clearly with this. By the way, this is a very positive energy. So this is looking like a yes. But again, it's like, this is what to do, okay, to get your yes. So like, listen to your guides. They're here for your highest good. So what they're saying is, if you don't know what to do, if you don't know what decision to make, it is actually a decision to not make a decision until you have more information and or clarity. And that the clarity will come to you guys if you're in your priestess practice, if you're walking your priestess path. And that continue to walk this long road. You don't have to rush anything. There's plenty of time here for this to pan out for you guys, okay? So this is a yes, and it's a long road. And there's going to be a lot of winds and turns and decisions and choices that are going to lead you to your ultimate yes. And that you will know what to choose by going within and waiting for that inspiration to come. I'm hearing you're not going to have to wait that long. That the inspiration, what I'm getting for this reading is that like inspiration after inspiration after inspiration. Because the Seven of Cups really is talking about like there's a lot going on here. This is a big picture, yes. This might even be a little bigger than what you guys are asking about. Like what you're asking about might be sort of like one plateau in the mountain of this yes. So like just know that, my loves, like know that. Okay, who wants to talk? Oh, okay, great. Your your friends, the Daily Crystal Inspiration wants to talk. I know. The cards are your friends. The cards are my friends. The cards are also, you know, full of spirit. And your guides, the cards are guides. You guys know I don't argue with your guides. I don't argue with the messages as they get channeled. And I don't argue with the cards. Like, no way. I just work here. So this is very beautiful, pile 2. So let's get some more information so that, because this is the long road. And I really want you guys to double down into understanding how it is that you get to make by the right choices, I just mean the choices that are going to be on the path of least resistance for you. So the Knight of Pentacles is working at stuff. It's working. And it's like, that doesn't need to be harder than it needs to be. That's for damn sure. So, so my priestess is, what is going to get you, what is going to keep you on the path of least resistance, since this is a long path toward this big fat yes. Okay, let's have a look. Jade, be the bigger person. Beautiful. There really aren't people that are much bigger than the High Priestess, by the way. So it really is, again, about, I'm hearing that sort of not being reactive, really being able to be with not knowing what to say or not knowing what to do, or even like you get triggered and you realize you're triggered. So like in that moment, you don't do anything because that's not your highest self or your highest good, okay? That's like a habituated, patterned way of being, and that you guys get to be bigger than that now. You are evolving beyond that. You are being reborn into, like, you know, someone new, someone really powerful as well. Adventure and create your own luck. Yeah, I mean, that, talk about power. This really is the power, again, that energy, that source self, the energy that creates worlds, and the alignment with that, okay? He's so lucky. Tiger's Eye, overcome your fears. I'm hearing that some of you, in fact, do have a fear of your own power, and that some of you have, have like stayed sort of comfortable in this sort of old pattern ways of being. But by letting go of that past and letting go of who you were, you really are going to get this yes, and that is the path to this yes. But you have to overcome your fears of the unknown in this rebirthing. And that's what it is. I mean, that's what we're doing all the time here, pile 2 as well. So it's not like it's not like something unreasonable is being asked of you here. You guys can totally do this. You've got this, Malachite. It's time to transform. Like, bam, yeah, hello. Like, and you guys have so got this, and this has so got you. Wow, I freaking love this. Okay, amazing. Yes, yeah. Which ones? Okay. Sorry, your angels really want to talk to you guys. Oh, I just turned the lights down. Didn't mean to do that. Let me get that back up. Okay. The angel answers want to talk to you guys for a second. So while I shuffle here, I will say what I always say, which is sink this in. Put this message in your bodies, pile 2. Receive this very, very powerful message. You just type in pile 2, I receive it. And that message goes through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways. And it works. It's called kinesthetic learning. It's for real. So your body will remember this message on a cellular level for you. Especially as you start to fear or, you know, feel your fears, to be confronted by them. You can really tap into the energy of transformation and rebirth that is here for you guys, and also really get this message that, like, you are the High Priestess now, like the priestessing path. By the way, that's not gendered. It's like the priestessing path, the High Priestess energy, that is for anyone identifying anywhere on the gender spectrum. Male and female energy, masculine and feminine energies are for all people. Yeah, just gonna say that again. Masculine and feminine energies are for all people. And in fact, that balanced place where we're really embodying both, that is the future of an uplifted, heart-centered human being. Okay. Reconsider. Wow. Yeah. Again, this is about like being able to pause and the power in that. I'm really hearing that is a massive transformation for you guys, to be able to say, to make the decision to not make a decision until you've checked in with your deep inner wise mind and you've gotten some more information, until that Ace of Swords clarity comes up, which it is guaranteed that you will be guided. You will know what to do at every turn. But this ability to just be like, oh, I'm going to reconsider that. I'm hearing that you guys have been kind of impulsive and rash and reactive in the past, and that this is transforming. You're becoming much more much more peaceful. You've been able to pace yourselves on this road. Yeah, there's something better. This road, again, this road is long. I'm really hearing that this yes is way bigger than, for a lot of you, than even just this one thing that you're asking about. This way of being is so much better for you, my love. So much better. Compromise, beautiful. So it's kind of like, again, that past way of being. I'm hearing that you guys in this High Priestess energy are really outgrowing what was like a sort of an immaturity, that you're really coming into your maturity as entities, as beings, that there's like mastery, right? This leveling up, this rebirth, and that the ability to compromise with time, with energy, with how long something takes, either for that inspiration to come or for that insight to come, in order to, again, to be the bigger person, is to really, I'm hearing, choose your battles, to be able to know when it's like, to make the decision when it's worth engaging or not. That's being like someone who responds. That's being someone who's active, not reactive. So you guys are really, really just getting better at this whole game of life and how to play it with more grace and more dignity and more ease. This is a beautiful, beautiful yes. Like, I love this. And like, I'm not always into the energy of compromise, but for you guys right now, this energy means like you guys are really going to be able to just be like, okay, like you don't have to win everything anymore. Like, because you're just the bigger person. You're the freaking High Priestess energy. Oh my gosh. Okay, pile twos. Such gorgeousness. I so hope you sunk this beautiful yes and this like big picture yes. I so hope you got it into your bodies by typing in pile 2, I receive it. I hope you're feeling me. As always, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe. I do free reading giveaways, but those are for subscribers only. So you can check that out in the description box. And I mean, priestess. This is like my whole thing is about priestessing right now. And I have a course starting in 2 weeks. I think I mentioned that. It's super exciting. It's really lit up. It's kind of like you could do it a little more on your own time. There's like daily coaching, there's downloads, there's light language training. It's like all the things. And it came through like a bolt of freaking lightning. Like I was like, wow, this is really powerful. Who are these people who are going to do this? Like, I'm very excited to meet you. So check that out in the description box. My High Priestess is, if you're feeling like this is going to support you in this transition, which of course it would. Anyway, my loves, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You're freaking amazing. This reading was a delight to deliver because this is extremely good news. And I so hope you know that. I so hope you got that. I so hope you're feeling this. And I so hope you know, most of all, you're so very loved. Hello, pile 3. Hello, my loves. You guys chose this lovely blue feather with this white tip for your yes or no. It's time for yes or no. So, as I always say here over on kylinlight, you want to phrase your yes so that it's a positive outcome, that it's what you want, because that's how we're going to read the energies here. Also, it's yes or no and why, because you want to get at what there is for you to do or not do in order to have the best possible outcome. And remember, your guides always come to me for your highest good. So what you want isn't always for your highest good. And if that's the case, they're going to explain that to you guys. So so like hang out, get all the information. If you just want a yes or no, you can flip a coin. All right, let's have a look here at the first message is from the Blue Jay. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Ooh, that's like quite a message. I'm just going to read that again. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Okay. All right, pile, where are we? We're pile 3. You're pile 3s. Pile 3, yeah, maybe, oh, that's so funny. Maybe you guys have more than one question, which is why I'm like, which pile you are? Because like your energy is like all over these readings. I love that. So pile 3s, right off the bat, like, is this a yes or a no? I don't know. I got to get more information from my pretty pink tarot over here. But that when it says the time is right, like timing is, there are people who say timing is everything. And it really is like, you want to heed a message that talks about like, now is the time. Now is the time for something. Okay, my loves? So in terms of accessing and mastering your abilities, you guys would be feeling this, okay? If you guys could tap into your, yeah, this is basically like, I'm talking about priestessing. That's all I'm talking about lately. Like, it's my new favorite thing. I'm teaching courses on it. But this really is about like feeling into mastering your abilities. This is feeling into your abilities, accessing your abilities. So this really comes down to stuff like, what are you doing anyway? What are you already doing? Like, what flows naturally for you, my loves? Pile threes, those are your abilities. And this message is saying it's time to access and master them. Okay. So it's really like, yeah. Your guides are like, there's a whole other reading about all of this and they want to get to your question, but like, wow, what are you guys like going through? But that it is like what flows naturally for you, your abilities, is playing a key part in this yes or no outcome. So like, let's just have a look at some more here. Queen of Swords, beautiful. So this really is about, the Queen of Swords is divine feminine mastery, and it's like intellectual, and it's like rational, and in its communicative state. So my loves, and there are some people who think like, oh, but the intellect and the rationale is like masculine energy. How can you have divine feminine mastery of that? This is bringing balance, my loves. This is really about being able to ground and welcome and receive intellectual understandings, reasonable insights. This is about being able to make sense of things, and then also to cut through the BS. This is about being able to communicate with clarity and in a lot of cases like concision, to be able to really say what you mean. But then when we do so with humility and control, it's don't say it mean. Right? So say what you mean and don't say it mean. I am hearing for you guys that this ability to communicate is one of the abilities that it's time for you guys to access and master. You guys have, I'm hearing that you have, I'm hearing that you pile threes have been holding your tongue, and that it's time again to access and master your abilities. So it's really also about this Queen of Swords energy, the divine feminine energy. Mastering this sort of like ability to understand and communicate is really like also from a place of compassion, from a place of consideration of others. And that's lovely. That's beautiful. That's mastery. Oh yeah, man. You've been carrying around a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be said. I mean, this 10 of Wands is always so, it's just like, oh no, put them down, put them down. You don't have to carry all this. You can put them down and you can go back for one at a time. She's just cutting through it though. The Queen of Swords here is just like, yeah, let me just chop those up and make some firewood. Seriously, pile threes, you do not have to carry around whatever this is. Let's look at some more information. Page of Pentacles, beautiful. This is, the pages have like really childlike energies too. And look how the Page of Pentacles is like, I have a disc, like I have a ball. And like the Page of Pentacles really does want to play, and it wants to play in the material world. It wants to play in the 3D reality. So like, yeah. So I'm hearing that, okay, this is really lovely. Your guides are saying that you've been carrying around a whole bunch of things that you want to say about really being clear with yourself and others around what you don't want to do, what is no freaking fun for you. And that you've been willing to kind of carry the burden of these tasks, and you've been doing it kind of like, you've been doing it with humility and control. But it's time for you to access and master your abilities with humility and control. It's time for you to get down with what you do naturally, what flows naturally for you. What are your abilities? Not what you think you should do, not what other people are telling you to do, but like what you want to do. You guys, my loves, your abilities are intact, and it really is time for you to get that, like, that is where it's at. That is where it's more fun for you, and that you're starting to get that. So like being definitive about how like, no, actually, I want to do what I want to do. I'm hearing for some of you guys, it's literally like not going to school to get that degree that like you don't freaking want anyway, because, whoever it is or whatever it is has told you you should want that. And instead, really with like definitive, powerful energy, beginning to master your abilities, what comes naturally to you, what's beautiful for you, and stepping into how to like make a living, make a life out of that. Wow. I know it says a yes or a no. Hold on, there's just one more. Let's have a look. The Lovers. So this is a yes, my loves. This is a yes. This is a yes. I know. get really happy about that. I like to give good news. This is what you want. Okay. Oh, all right. The Prism Oracle wants to talk to you. This is what you want, and you can get it, and there are things you have to do and not do, my love. So you have to stop carrying around the expectations of others. You have to stop carrying around expectations that you have that were actually the expectations of others. And that could be expectations from like media, that can be expectations from your upbringing, that can be expectations from like friend groups. And it really is time for you guys to get very, very clear and definitive about what your abilities are, what flows naturally for you, what you want in this situation, and then to step into that and to step into it with joy, to step into it with grace, to step into it with dignity and appreciation, but to step into it in a way that is playful and more fun, okay? That is part of the humility and control here. You guys control how it is that you put these down and move forward. And this is going to bring about this really, really beautiful healing between you and your higher self. This is between you and you. This is between you and what you do naturally. This is between you and what you want. This is between you and your desires. This is between you and your it's like your ultimate goals for a fulfilling life. This is beautiful. This is the Lover's card. Really is like, oh, this is the Two of Cups. It's like, so much love. That's so interesting in this deck. It like looked to me like the Lover's card, but this is very, very similar energy, my loves. So the Lover's card speaks to a choice. This just speaks to that coming together and that union. And this really is so the union of your divine feminine and your divine masculine energy, choosing from an intellectual place what is more loving for yourselves. This is beautiful. Oh, that makes me so happy. I actually like this Two of Cups card here very, very much. So super positive. This is a yes. Okay. Let's get a little more information just in terms of like what to do or what not to do, how to say what you mean, how to do it in a way that's dignified, that honors yourself, but how to really get out of carrying this burden of this 10 of Wands, baloney, and to call it so you can step into this Page of Pentacles energy. It is going to be such a loving thing for you to do for yourselves. Also, for some of you guys, it really might manifest like this. If you heed all of that, you really may be manifesting someone who is mirroring the self-love that it takes in order to heed all this information, in order to do all this stuff, in order to really access and master your abilities, what's natural for you, what you guys are like. It's like what you were born to do, because it's like fun for you, because you love it, because it lights you up. It's so good. And then you can manifest people who will mirror that self-love like right back to you. But I'm hearing that this love, this is really like, I'm hearing like it's like you guys are coming home to yourselves in this pile 3. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, hunger. Yeah, you guys have really been like, I'm hearing this is like this burdening. You guys have not been nourishing, like basically nourishing your natural gifts, your natural abilities enough of that. Oh, good, comfort. Okay, great. So this is really, again, it's that sense of like coming home, that like this is just going to be so much way more fun for you, my loves, and it's going to be a lot more comfortable. I mean, look at how uncomfortable it is carrying the I'm hearing the burden of the expectations of others. Whoa. Okay. Abundance. Put all the sticks down, make the space for what you want to come flooding in. Remember here too, that this is the Page of Pentacles. So it's really about stepping into something that is materially going to begin to fulfill you on that level as well. Sweetness. I love this. Look at how lovely these guys go together. Like how sweet is that? This is such a loving reading. There is so much love here. And it's really nice that like sweetness and love and comfort and abundance and all of that's coming up with this Queen of Swords. Because the Queen of Swords can be like really like, and another thing, but like not here. The Queen of Swords is really able to like wield this definitive clarity, this definitive communication, this like cutting through of all of that BS with a very gentle hand. I love that. That makes me super happy. Passion. Yeah. So some of you guys are definitely going to be manifesting a I'm hearing people, places, and things, but that really reflect back to you the self-love and the self-care that that is coming through very clearly in this reading here. If you guys heed this message, okay? This is the yes or no and why. This is the and why of the yes or no. So, pile threes, I really hope you sink this into your bodies. Type in pile 3, I receive it. When you type in pile 3, I receive it, it puts a message through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways. You get the message on a kinesthetic level. It goes into your body, so your body remembers this message for you. So when you like are tempted to pick up those sticks again, like you'll remember this message on a cellular level, and you'll be like, actually, no, which the Queen of Swords is very good at being like, I'm sorry, but no. And get back into this sort of sweet, passionate, loving relationship with yourselves through this sort of Page of Pentacles, childlike, joyful energy. This accessing of your abilities, this mastering of your abilities. And I'm hearing for you guys that the humility is like, it comes naturally to you. That's like actually one of your abilities. So you don't have to worry too much about that. But the control is really about, again, that like say what you mean, but don't say it mean. Because with this passion energy as well, once you really start tapping into this sort of homecoming that it is, of coming back to yourself, coming back to what you want, coming back to what's naturally for you, that you've been so hungry for, you want to just make sure that it is tempered with a sort of love that is... Yeah, I'm saying that, I'm hearing that it's the love of the higher self, that unconditional love for all beings, and also the compassion, both for yourselves for having carried this stuff, and then for the people who maybe handed you all these sticks, thinking it was in your best interest, and it's just not. So you guys really get to have clarity and have your yes by putting down everything here that's a no. Wow, that's so interesting. Yeah, okay. Pile threes, I hope you sung this in. Pile 3, type it in. I receive it. I hope you're feeling me. As always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I do free reading giveaways, but those are for subscribers only. And oh my gosh, if you are like super feeling me, I have this incredibly hot priestessing course coming up. I don't know if I mentioned that already in this reading. It's down in the description box. It was like, came through like, you guys, it's like a bolt of lightning that like some of you guys need to be just get this massive boost of energy, and like very flexible but intensive 3-week coaching program. So like the timing's flexible. You can kind of do it sort of at your convenience and as much or as little as you need, but it's like it's just the neatest idea. Actually, I like totally got the full download, and I was like, really, I have to do that in 2 weeks? And your guides were like, yes, you do. So here we are. This is what we're doing, my loves. I so hope you sung this in. I so hope you got this yes. I so hope you are resonating with it. And I so hope you know, always, most importantly, you are so very loved. Hello, pile 4s. Okay, pile 4s. You guys chose this beautiful green feather. I'm like, what bird is this? Well, we're going to find out because it's yes or no. Time for yes or no. As always here, so ask your yes so that it's phrased in a positive. The yes is the outcome that you want, because that's how I'm going to read the energies. And as always, also know the yes or no and why is because if you just want a yes or no, flip a coin. We're going to get at what's for your highest possible good, what you should do or shouldn't do to get the best possible outcome. Okay, my loves? And what you want isn't always the best possible outcome. Your guides are going to talk to that if that's the case here. All right, my loves. Hummingbird, release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. Ah, I love that. That is like resonates a lot actually with what pile 3 was, what pile 3 was getting. Pile 4s, you guys may have been drawn to that one as well. If you have more than one question, you can always choose more than one pile too, my loves. And if you feel like you still have a question, you can always look at one of my other long form readings. It's like you're here for a reason, my darlings, and get the information that resonates with you. It's always so important because, like, you know, this isn't about me. Like, this isn't like, I don't have to be right. This is about you coming here to get the information that's like landing at just the right time for just the right thing. All right. Now, is release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way as a message, a yes or no? I can't say that. I'm going to look over here at my Dios de los Tres tarot, and we're going to get some more information for you, my beautiful pile 4s. My beautiful pile 4s. I so hope you guys are doing well. I just love you all so much. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, you know how it is. I'm like, I'm like a love bomb. I can't help it. Ooh, the King of Swords. Powerful. Yeah, wow, this really is not unlike Pile 3 so far. Okay. Anyway, King of Swords energy. First of all, let me just like look at this dude in the stack. Like, yo, hello, buddy. The King of Swords is divine masculine energy in a very happy place, which is it's intellectual, rational, communicative, like that's like masculine energy, like loves being there, especially these days for a few millennia. That's where the masculine energy has been residing and has had to move the human needle forward to a very large degree in being more rational. And that's been great, but we've gone a little overboard. So one of the things to keep in mind with this King of Swords energy is you don't want to go overboard with it, okay? This is a place to be definitive. This is a place to have clarity. This is a place to really understand what's going on, but also you need to understand that it is always a matter of perspective. And the King of Swords can actually lose perspective on the fact that what they're seeing, what their insight is still a matter of perspective. So they can become a little bit opinionated and a little bit dogmatic. So, I mean, again, let's just like look at this guy, right? So in any case, you guys don't want to fall into that. And lightening up, like this new joy being on the way, is clearly going to require here some, I'm hearing some intense focus, and the King of Swords is really great for that. I'm also hearing some discipline. But that the lightening up, the new joy, okay, is it needs I'm hearing it needs a light touch, my loves. So like a soft, it's like a King of Swords with a soft touch. I don't know how else to explain that. Let's have a look. Ooh, death. Well, I know, then it's like, Kali. The thing about it is that death is mostly a card of rebirth. It is a major arcana. It is a card of massive transformation. So it's kind of the ultimate release of what you've been carrying here. And that new joy is on the way. Yeah, I'm hearing that this is really very definitive energy, my love, around this release, okay? That your guides are saying, ooh, okay, I'm having some feelings about this, okay? Yeah, they're saying that it has to happen for you to, okay. They're saying this has to happen for you to step into your power. And that it is actually, your power is the soft touch. So that there's a situation that has been, this is interesting. The situation has been having you have to be like in this King of Swords energy in a way that's been kind of heavy. It's been like, I'm hearing it's been edgy. And that, it's like too much, and it's not for you at this time in this context. So they really want you to like lighten it up and let it go. Okay, interesting. 9 of Pentacles, beautiful. So this is self-created abundance, my darlings. So really by like letting go of the heavy-handedness, letting go of trying to dominate or control the situation, and really allowing your clarity and really seeing that your clarity and your insight and your power are not going to come from you trying to force any outcomes, but in fact, just kind of communicate with this sort of gentle touch your way through what is a transformative moment. You will be transforming into someone who is growing something materially in the 3-dimensional realm, but it is joyful. It is lighter. Again, this is the difference between, I love this. I'm like, I love it when I get to say this. Your guides are saying like, this is the difference between trying to like make something happen and force an outcome, and then like asking and receiving. Okay, it's like you can make something happen, but it's not going to be fulfilling because it was so forced through that chances are you're worn out, you've gone against the grain, you've swum against the tide, and you're out of alignment. Whereas if you move into this sort of lighter path and this lighter way of being in relationship to this context, it will transform not only the situation, but you. And you actually will start to see results in the material realm, in the material realm that you want to see. I mean, this is fulfilling, material fulfillment, but it is self-created. You guys have to do it by opening up here and just taking it all more lightly. So good. Okay, the Four of Wands is very powerful. Like, it's very powerful. It's a card of celebration. It is super joyful. It is lucky. Get over here. We have the owl here, which is you know, the owl often speaks to wisdom. And I'm hearing that it's really is about having the wisdom to see how you have seen clearly, you know what's what, you know what you want, you've got this King of Swords energy. But that the place to move from has to be softer. It has to be more open. It has to be receiving. That you guys aren't, yeah. It's sort of like the expression, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy, is what I'm hearing. And you guys want to be happy. And this celebration over here is so speaking of that. Okay, I want one more for this. Yeah, Queen of Wands. There we go. Yeah, beautiful. So this really is this transformation here of moving from this King of Swords energy more over into this Queen of Wands energy. Check her out. There's no loss of power. And the Queen of Swords is divine feminine energy inside of like a mastery around like inspiration and passion. So again, there's no loss of like power. There's not even a loss of intensity, but there's so much lightening up. There's so much more joy in being able to be this character with this. That's a massive transformation. Okay, so there's a lot of information here, and it's like, you guys want to heed this. This is the why. This is the what to do in order to get your big fat yes. This is a big fat yes. This is beautiful. I love it. Okay, we're going to get a little more information here because this path is, it's funny because your guys are saying like, this is not subtle. Like this, the death card isn't subtle. You know, the Nine of Pentacles speaks very clearly about self-creating this. This is about you guys rerouting yourselves. This is about you guys really like seeing where you're trying to force outcomes and like cutting it out, lightening up, you know, like stop trying to carry the burden of like, you have to like force this to happen. You can't anyway. The Nine of Pentacles is you really stepping into co-creation with the universe so that you create your abundance in a way that's in alignment with your highest self. This is very, very beautiful. You're not relying on anyone else per se, but you are in co-creation with the universe. And that's the ease and the joy. And the Queen of Wands is like so powerful inside of that. And hence the celebration of the Four of Wands too. A lot of times people talk about the Four of Wands like it's like a card of like a wedding or like the, you know, your twin flame energy. And it really is, I see this for you guys, this really is just about you guys coming more into alignment with what is luminous for you, with what lights you up, so that you can really transform from being like just, I'm hearing the King of Swords energy was like it was just too dry and too harsh for you guys. You don't want to lose your perspective. You don't want to lose your insight. You don't want to lose your ability to make sense of things. But you want to move it over also into marrying that passion and that inspiration, my love, so that things are more fun, so there's more joy, so there's more celebration. And this transformation is huge. This is the Death card. Really getting this here is a massive yes. So your guides really want you to get it. Really get it. Get it, pile fours. Get it. Crystal phrase, allow yourself to receive. Exactly. So your guides want me to talk about this. This is something I'm talking to my priestesses about in my courses right now. Is that like when you're forcing an outcome, you really can have that outcome can happen. But it's not going to fulfill you at a heart-centered level because it will feel like you forced it rather than like you received it. Now you can co-create something with the universe and have this Nine of Pentacles where like it's like you did it for yourself, but you will still see it as a gift. You will still feel lucky and you will be in that much more appreciation and gratitude. This light codes will be all over it. So you can actually give yourself something and receive it at the same time. But there's no forcing in that. So beautiful. It's so beautiful. My priestesses. Jade, be the bigger person. Yeah. This came out in another pile. Interesting. You guys might have more than one question over here in my pile 4s. Fluoride, find the peace within. Yeah, this really is, I'm hearing for you guys too, it's a little bit about, and being the bigger person means that you don't, is that you're not, again, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? It's like you're not confusing your perspective and your opinions with truth. Now that may be your truth, but you can understand it and see that as such. And when you really, really get that, you can find this peace within, and it will bring so much joy and so much more joy in your life and all of your relationships, because you don't have to be right. You don't have to convince everybody of everything. You don't have to force anything. You also don't have to force things to happen on your timetable alone, because when you co-create with the universe, everything happens at the perfect time. Things get serendipitous. That's part of this inspired, passionate, lit up Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands is like super magnetic, my love. So that's you. You don't have to force a damn thing. Support is all around you. Angel light. Yes. Oh, feel it. Yeah. This is just going to lighten up so much for you guys. You're going to get to this yes so much more easily if you heed this why. If you like him, you just like listen to the message. Pile 4s. I love this beautiful yes for you. Sink this into your bodies. Type in pile 4, I receive it. Put the message through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways, so your body remembers this message for you. Pile 4s. When you're like tempted to force the issue, when you're tempted to be all like super king of swords about it and be all right, and then like get unhappy and make everybody unhappy, your body will remember this transformation that you're undergoing. Your body will remember that the Queen of Wands energy is where it's at for you. Letting go of what you've been carrying, trying to force this outcome, lightening up, because the new joy comes with the transformation. It comes with the death of that old self and that old way of being. And this is nothing less than a death of that way of being. Like that way of being will be dead to you. Because this is going to work so much better. This is going to work out so incredibly well. Pile 4s, I love it. I so hope you sunk this in and typed in pile 4, I receive it, and I hope you're feeling me. If you're feeling me, as always, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I do free reading giveaways, but those are for subscribers only. You can find out about that in the description box. And yeah, I mentioned my priestesses, what I'm doing with my priestesses. I actually have a 3-week hot ticket coming. It's like this download came through like super intensely, and it is for power players, because it's like a flexible schedule that is like full of like daily practices, but you can check in when you can, and you can be as involved as you want to be. But there's like coaching every day for 3 weeks. There's Q&As. It's really hot. I was like, wow, is this container even possible? And my guides were like, it's not only possible, it's necessary, because these super priestesses want to come through, and they want to come through now. So I'm like, all right, okay. And I figured out that I can do it for you guys in a couple weeks. It'll start. So if you want to do that, that's in the description box as well. Pile 4s. You are pile 4s. You are amazing. Pile 4s. You are pile 4s. You are pile 4s, and you are amazing. Okay. Truly, this is fantastic. I'm so happy for you. Happy, yes. And receive it, and know, most of all, you are so very loved.